Sanji.
DMK opposes this bill in the present form and requests to send for select committee. At the outset, I would like to ask the Honourable Minister, Sir, what happens to the surrogate procedure that has already been adopted before the Act came into force or while the Act is coming into force? There is no answers, and it will lead to more orphans in the society. It will lead to criminalization of reproduction. The bill has ignored the standing committee recommendations, and it has not taken into consideration the recommendation of standing committee. Why the surrogacy bill allows only surrogate mother who are genetically closely related? What is the reasons and why it is sought to have only them as a surrogate mother? Is it not irrational? Is it not whimsical? Is it not arbitrary? Is it not fanciful? It promotes casteism. With great respect and heavy heart, I am saying it will promote casteism, racism, and it will be used to divide people by adopting reproductive restrictions and choices. By promoting surrogacy within the close genetically related. Now I would like to point out certain clauses to the Honourable Minister which requires consideration. Under clause 3(6), you have said that permission is required for abortion from the appropriate authority, and the time that is available under clause 33(h) is 90 days. What will happen if an application is filed and no permission is granted within 90 days? So I would request the Honourable Minister, instead of saying authorization, you can have a post-approval. Do not stand on that authorization from the appropriate authority. In case of medical emergency, it requires an immediate medical abortion. So therefore, Honourable Minister, kindly consider amending clause 3(6). With regard to clause 4, there are unreasonable conditions, like it doesn't permit a single parent, it permits only couples, then only once a surrogate mother can have that procedures being done. Then it also says 5 years cap is there, within 5 years you can't go for a surrogate procedure, and the intended parent should not have children. These are all unreasonable conditions which will not serve the purpose of the Act. So therefore, the Honourable Minister may kindly consider that unreasonable condition. In fact, if you see section clause 4, 3(c), there is a reference to the age of the female as 23 to 50. What is the rationality for having a cut-off age from 23 to 50, whereas the male is 26 to 55? What is the reason behind having 26 to 55? I can understand, because you have a cap, the 5 years for the female is correct for 23 years. But so far as the male is concerned, why do you have that 26 years? It is very unreasonable and highly discriminatory, because the rights of the child born out of the surrogate procedure is given under clause 7. What will happen to the children who are already born through the surrogate procedure? You have left them in lurch. Kindly consider them, because they are also child. So therefore, the Honourable Minister should guarantee that these children who have already born. And lastly, I will conclude, only one provision, so far as the criminality is concerned, you have made 10 years non-bailable, cognizable, non-compoundable. Kindly consider this is not a heinous crime, and this sort of punishment will certainly affect the families. Thank you very much, sir.
Sir, I move motion that the Surrogacy Regulation Bill 2019 to constitute National Surrogacy Board, State Surrogacy Boards, and appointment of appropriate authorities for regulation of the practice and process of surrogacy and for matters connected therewith or incidental thereto, as passed by Lok Sabha, be referred to a select committee of the Rajya Sabha consisting of the following members: